Hi, this is Jay from paulpolito.com, and welcome to the next installment in our screencast series about Linux installation and package management. 102.2 Install a Boot Manager, Part 2. In this screencast, we will discuss how to install and interact with the bootloader Lilo, and also how to interpret Lilo's error codes if they come up. Later, I will explain what a superblock is, how you can recover a damaged superblock, and also how to back up and recover a master boot record. Install Lilo. Although still part of the LPI101 exam preparation, Lilo is no longer in common use when Linux is installed on standard PCs. The latest version of Lilo was released in 2007. In fact, the Lilo package is not even available in some distributions. For the purpose of the LPI101 exam preparation, we will cover the most important Lilo topics in this screencast. You can either install Lilo by downloading it from the following page, or if you are running a Debian-based distribution, you can install Lilo from the standard repositories. After installing Lilo, you have to run the Lilo command. Lilo then takes the content of the /etc lilo.conf and writes it to the MBR of the target disk. Also note that you always have to run the Lilo command after you have changed anything in Lilo's configuration file, or if the kernel name has changed after running an update, for instance. If you need to write the Lilo configuration file to anything but the first hard disk, you have to use the -M option. Here's an example. If you would like to write the Lilo configuration file to the second SATA disk, you would have to give the command lilo -M/dev sdb. Interact with Lilo. To interact with Lilo, you have to press the Tab key while booting within the first 5 seconds of powering on. In case you are not fast enough, Lilo continues the normal boot process. After pressing the Tab key, you will see something like this on your screen. If you want to boot into a new run level, just type in the kernel image, followed by the desired run level, which is the single user mode in this case. Lilo's error codes. Lilo lacks the capability to generate decent error messages. If for any reason the boot process is interrupted, Lilo dies, leaving only a brief error code on the screen. These error codes are the superblock. Each file system has one superblock, which contains information about the file system such as file system type, size, status, and information about other metadata structures. If it has lost the superblock for some reason, your Linux system won't be able to boot anymore. Fortunately, Linux maintains multiple redundant copies of the superblock in every file system. To find the backup of available superblocks, use the following command as user root. Of course, you have to adjust the command's device path so that it will match the device of your system. As you can see, there are several backups available. To restore the superblock now, you can use the e2fscheck command like this. The option -B 8193 means that e2fscheck takes the superblock at position 8193 for restoring. Backup and restore the MBR. Sometimes, if you try to install another bootloader, the original MBR will accidentally be destroyed. Luckily, there is the possibility to back up your master boot record. The following command backs up the MBR from the first PATA disk. The following command will restore the backed up MBR. Summary. You can either install Lilo by downloading it, or, if you are running a Debian-based distribution, you can install Lilo from the standard repositories. To configure Lilo, or after changes made to the kernel, you have to run the Lilo command. Lilo's configuration file is /etc lilo.conf. To interact with Lilo, press the Tab key while booting. Lilo then takes you to a prompt where parameters regarding the boot process can be changed. Lilo is not able to produce decent error messages, but error codes. A backup of the superblock can be found with dump e2fs and restored with the e2fs check command. You can backup and restore an MBR with the dd command. Study points. Learn the syntax of the /etc lilo.conf file. You can find examples of this file on the internet. Memorize the different Lilo error codes. Search for the Lilo disk error codes on the internet. Locate the superblock backups on your system. Make a backup of your actual MBR. This is Jay from paulpolito.com, and thanks for watching this screencast about Linux installation and package management. Until next time.